Welcome to Week 1, Geographers. Thank you for your enrollment in Geo 121, World Regional Geography. Please know that you've selected the most heavily enrolled geography class in America for the past 20 years. It is a highly transferable and very effective course for you to take as an undergraduate. As you can see, it's largely accepted as a general education requirement in most, if not all, colleges across the nation. And for many programs, such as the teaching K through 12 program in states like Illinois, it is a required course. So you have made a strategically intelligent decision to enroll. But I could sit here and talk about long-winded introductions for the entire class. You've chosen to sign up for the Z degree program specifically to avoid these types of long-winded lectures. Believe me, if you'd like to talk about geography, you can contact me anytime this semester. So let's just begin quickly. We're going to be looking at Chapter 1 of our textbook, where we're introducing the world. This week, we'll basically introduce the subject of world regional geography, and we'll also introduce the discipline of geography a little bit more. Now, what is geography? Well, let's just break down the etymology to begin with. We have Eratosthenes, a 3rd century Greek philosopher and cartographer, and man of many talents, who essentially coined the term from Old Greek, geographia, which is literally geo, earth, graphia, writing about. So we're writing about the earth. We study the earth's surface. We take a very spatial approach to our study. What is unique about geography is that it manages to straddle the social sciences and the natural sciences, while also having a style which can very much blend with the humanities. So we're a very versatile subject matter, and you found the right place if you have a wide variety of interests. We can hopefully help you refine your approach to these interests within an academic field, or at least use a geographic approach for you to enhance some of your scholarship and interests. So going forward into Week 1, let us refine. You'll have these weekly video introductions, and they should be relatively short, between 3 to 7 minutes. I would ask that you pay attention to them. They very much introduce the subject matter. They're not essential, and you won't be held accountable for anything that I say in them in your final examination or quizzes, but they do help contextualize what we'll be talking about. Okay, so let's just jump into it. Week 1, we're opening up our textbook and we're reading the first chapter. Meanwhile, we're introducing the discipline. For the most part, we're geographers. We've talked about it. It's a spatial science, and we examine essentially the relationship between humans and their environment. And we look at how these various activities have helped shape cultural landscapes, which have produced economic landscapes. And essentially we'll look at the development of civilization, but we can examine some of these patterns. We look basically, as we introduce this chapter, we'll introduce some general key concepts and terms which will recur throughout our approach to study. How are we going to do this? Well, we have a very peripatetic regional touring approach. We're going to look at all 12 regions, jumping from one to the next. As we arrive in each region, we'll set the tone with the context of its historical backdrop before kind of looking at the physical, population, different urban, economic, and political patterns which are largely affecting the region. As ever, we will connect the physical landscapes with the cultural landscapes and try to get a sense of how things came to be. Students, I appreciate your participation. Continue to monitor these weekly introductions. Be sure to check your checklists and contact me early and often throughout the semester. We proceed at a very quick pace, but it's nothing that you can't handle if you develop an intelligent pace for yourself. Thank you for your enrollment, and I look forward to reading and writing with every one of you.